All right, y'all, I gotta put you on. This kale wrap was a 10 out of 10. Like, I haven't been making food videos like that, but I gotta get back in my bag because sometimes I be doing something in the kitchen and it really comes out. Like, it really be coming out, okay? So, this kale wrap is a 10 out of 10. I've been doing like protein days and veggie days to kind of slim down a little bit. Summertime, whoop woo, you know, the whole thing. And this one just happened to be like a banger. All right. So I had my carrots that I used my potato peeler on to do like get some little strips. And then I got red, orange, and yellow pepper. I used half of each one because I was going to use half like later. I knew I was going to make this again. I've already chopped up my kale. It's clean and chopped up. And then I take a half of an onion and I chop that up. Now, this was one of the stars of the show, sun-dried tomatoes. I did get this idea off somebody on socials. I used almost this entire jar and chopped it up. It just adds a meatiness, really good flavor, and you need that oil as you're like massaging your kale and getting it into a good texture. All right, then I'm going to move on to how I was seasoning the heck out of these vegetables like it was some meat. I used some Cajun seasoning and then nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is another staple. It's very nutrient dense. It's a complete protein, and then it's going to give you that good cheesy kind of flavor. I also added cayenne pepper, celery salt, black pepper, just a little bit of everything. I just kept tasting it as I go and to get it right. Moving on to the kale, I used a whole lemon and some extra virgin olive oil that was in a spray bottle. That is another hack. Move your olive oil to a spray bottle so that you don't overuse oil. Oil is very calorious. It's got a lot of calories in oil, so you have to be careful, especially if you're in a cut. Massage the heck out of that kale. I'm going to get a lot of clips, like show a lot of clips of me massaging this kale and massaging this salad, because that's the reason why, in my opinion, your kale salads don't come out as good as they do at the restaurants, because you're not taking the time to really massage it. You see how it's getting all dark and silky and like soft? Keep massaging it till you don't have a whole bunch of those little fibrous pieces. This is a fourth little like staple is that smoked paprika. Don't play with that smoked pap. It's so good. It gives like a meatiness, smokiness. And because there's no meat in this, like I couldn't play with the seasons. I had to like really bring it, okay? Then I went ahead and like portioned it out for my lunch. Then I ended up making a sauce that I didn't even need, actually, but it was like the bottom of a 5-head Greek yogurt container with a little bit of salsa, some cayenne pepper, black pepper, and pink salt. I just mixed that up and I put it into my little containers that I use for my meal prep. Okay, and then here's another thing to keep in mind if you're going to pack this for lunch. Get you some really good, like, pliable wraps and wrap it up in parchment paper. That'll keep it soft. And also, you're going to use that parchment paper when you go to wrap your wrap, like, during lunch. You're going to just wrap it, like, within the parchment paper, if that makes sense. Wrap it and then cut it so that all of your goodies, like, stay within the parchment paper. So as you're eating it, you just, like, pull back the parchment paper. I mean, it's a 10 out of 10, and it works. I'm telling you. You can just